Hi, my name is Rachel, and today I want to talk to you guys all about how to prep your skin for a photo shoot. A lot of people don't talk about this, but it is important that when you come to a photo shoot, you're ready to go, and that includes your skin. First thing is first, make sure you're having enough sleep. This is gonna make your skin look healthier and even. The night before your photo shoot, just don't go out, stay home. Make sure you're going to bed early. When you show up to the photo shoot, you are ready to go, your skin looks amazing, and you don't look tired. And another thing that I add for my clients is I tell them to not drink the night before their photo shoot. And I know you probably give me the side eye, but the truth is, everybody reacts differently to alcohol. And sometimes with others, they get like bloodshot red eyes, and that is really hard to edit. As a photographer, I know this, but also remember, some photographers don't edit your photos the way you want it, or if you're taking the photos yourself, that's a lot of work for you to do, editing all those things that could be possibly avoided. All right, let's jump to the second thing is facial. If you have room for this and a budget, I'll say go see the professional. They're the best people to give you tips and tricks on how to take care of your skin. Not only that, they can give you tips and tricks on which products that works for you. On top of that, do this a week or two before your photo shoot. That way you have enough time to heal if you have any redness on your skin. Smooth lips. The basic you can do for your lips is use a lip balm and of course drink a lot of water so you have nice smooth lips. I cannot tell you how hard is it in post-production to actually edit dry and cracked lips. It is hard. So save your photographer some time so you can get your photos faster so they're not spending tons of time trying to fix your lips. If you do have dry lips, you can exfoliate your lips so you can get rid of the dry skin on your lips. Eyebrows. You know what they say? They say eyebrows are the windows to your face. Eyebrows frame your face. Make sure your eyebrows are done a day or two before the photo shoot. That way, if you have any redness, at least you'll have a couple of days to heal. And another thing is me being a makeup artist, I noticed my clients that have their eyebrows down before the event or before their wedding or whatever the event is, they're the happiest and they love how their makeup turned out because everything falls perfectly in place. Sparkling teeth. All right, so this one, as you get older, obviously trying to keep your teeth white sometimes is impossible, especially as tea, coffee drinkers. And if you're a smoker, that also add another layer of yellowness to your teeth. One of the things you can do is go see a dentist so they can whiten your teeth for you. But if you're a girl on a budget, like most of us are, go to Shoppers Drug Mart or any other store that sells whitening strip, use that. But I recommend that make sure it's good for you. You don't want to do something to your teeth that is going to damage it more. And of course, you can talk to your dentist to figure out which whitening strip is good for you. So the next one is waxing, shaving, and tanning. In the beginning of my photography career, that was something that I wasn't comfortable talking to people about, but I quickly learned that I need to tell my clients how to take care of their body hair because the camera is not forgiving and the camera shows everything. So let's start with shaving. Obviously, if you're gonna shave, you can do the night before, which is fine. But one of the things people forget to think about is a little bit of little fuzz hair, like on top of your lips. When we're doing a photo shoot and the light hits a certain direction, plus the makeup or powder on your face, that little fuzz of hair will start looking like a mustache. So I recommend that you wax it off or you shave it off before your photo shoot because it'll save your photographer lots of time. But sometimes we cannot edit that, right? Sometimes it's hard to edit that. So you're gonna look like you have lots of hair on your face. So I recommend just take care of that. And some people have lots of hair just on their side of their face as well. I'll say if you can, please, 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 just shave it off or wax it off or go see a professional to do sugaring and just get rid of those hair. It's just gonna make your skin look much better on photos. Secondly, if you're gonna be wearing something that is gonna be showing your arms or your legs, make sure that you wax or shave those areas. Let's talk about tanning, specifically spray tanning. I cannot stress how important it is. If you're gonna do spray tanning, experiment months in advance, know how it's gonna react to your skin, because what you don't wanna do is show up to your photo shoot looking completely orange. Okay, when it comes to hair and makeup, I'll suggest you get it professionally done for your photo shoot, because you want everything looking good. If you have some gray hair, you maybe want that all touched up. Maybe you need a new haircut for the photo shoot. Yes, I recommend always get a professional person to do your hair and makeup for your photo shoot so everything looks great. And when it comes to makeup, if you're gonna be working with a makeup artist for the first time, I would suggest that you get a makeup trial so you know how everything looks like. And if there was anything that you want to be changed, it could be done during your makeup trial. Let's talk about hands. Sometimes we forget about our hands, but it's very important that your hands are nicely moisturized, of course, that you don't have cracks in between your fingers, and everything looks good. Another thing that I always add to my clients is make sure your nails are done, or if you don't have time to get your nails professionally done, just go and get some clear nail polish and have that on so it's like nice and clean. Last but not least, make sure all your jewelries are clean and polished for the day of your photo shoot. The reason that being is like sometimes we photographers will tell you to put your hands on your face to frame your face like that, or like so. So whatever is gonna be in the frame, just make sure everything is looking great. That's it for today, and I hope these tips are helpful to you. And for your next photo shoot will be a success. See you until next time. Bye.